Hello and welcome back everybody to Hamburguesa Gaming 10. Fuck, I did it again. It's the second video in a row. I mean, come on, man. No, but welcome back to Hamburguesa 101 Gaming. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get to Master Prestige very fast. So what I suggest is, especially on a weekend like the previous one that we just had, you want to find a double XP weekend and go just go hard the whole weekend. And then what I like to do is I like to pick a gun or two or three that I really like, that I've like mastered, and for me that's the Kuda, the M8, and probably the KN. Even I hardly use it, but I've mastered those three guns. And then what I also like to do is I like to get guns where the headshot challenges are almost finished, because when you get guns like that, the XP that you get from completing headshot challenges gets higher and higher towards the end. So I'll use those, especially if they're not too bad. The previous video I made was about the Shiva, most overpowered weapon. I still think it is. And that gun got me so much XP because I just grinded that all for like 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, something like that. And I got a lot of XP using it. The headshot challenges helped a lot. And then if you're really good with a weapon that you've been using, you can also go for the challenges after the headshots. But more like physical things, like in real life, what I would try and do is I would try to take a few breaks here and there, unless you feel like you can go all day and you won't get tired of Call of Duty, because I got really tired of it this weekend, and I got burnt out for 2 of the days of the double XP weekend that I could have been using my time on to rank up. With that being said, I am 45 Prestige 6 at this exact moment. I have my PS4 on, I'm looking straight at it, and I'm gonna, for the rest of the night, I'm gonna just try and get all the way to Prestige 7, and then I'm gonna quit for the night. But so there's that physical aspect. Obviously, everyone's gonna have to go to the bathroom, so don't worry about that. But it is kind of, you got to get in the zone for it, but you can't be in the zone for too long, or you just get so burnt out, it's not even fun anymore. But the other things, score streaks are really important. When I was using, I had a setup. I was the UAV, and then I had the Lightning Strike, and then I had the Talon, and I played this map, and I seem to be really decent at this map, or really good at this map. And every single time I got the UAV, I would call it in like almost immediately, just so I could get those UAV assists, those 10 points. You don't even know how helpful they are, and oh my gosh, it is so wonderful to get those. Then you just got to be a little careful, but don't be too careful, or you're gonna get shot anyway, just because you're not being aggressive enough. But then you'll get the Lightning Strike, and if you still have the UAV while you have the Lightning Strike available, then I call it in immediately, see where they are on the map, and if they're outside, call it in. Put the 3 circles close to each other, because that seems to help me get the most points out of it. I got 4 using that this weekend. 4 kills just using one of them. And then you get so close to a Talon, and sometimes you still have your UAV bonuses still going. And then you just look at your map and go to town on them, and then once you get the Talon, find a safe spot and just use that till it's done, and then you'll get, by the time you're done with that, you'll almost have enough for another UAV, and the points just keep coming in. Even though they're less points, you can get them more rapidly than the higher point kills, like in Safeguard. Talon kills are only 25 points, and I think they are in all game modes, but look at how much a kill is just regular. It's only 50 points, and unless you can just do that with your weapon, I mean, more power to you. But with a Talon too, it's like you can get up to over 100 kills if you're having a good game. My other suggestion is to find a lobby that is easier for you, because the more lobbies that you can do more work in for your road to Master Prestige, it helps a lot. But that's about it, guys. Aim for headshots, do all that stuff, and next double XP weekend, you guys can use these tips to your advantage. But with all that being said, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you have any questions or comments about what I said, leave a comment. And if you really like the video, go check out my other ones. And I would always really love it if you could leave a subscription. And it does mean a lot. And I've gained 2 or 3 or 4 subscribers. I think 3 in the last few days, but it does help. Alright, I'm out, guys.